Have Keystone Cowboy.
Hi.
Wow, that was a lot of energy there.
I know, right?
Blue screen for just a second. That means you can hear my ugly voice. Pause timer here real quick. Give it just a couple seconds while I explain. Waiting on, there's one more driver that may be coming. He is not. Okay. Alright. So, alright, top 5 drivers, they're going to advance. At which point, they'll be racing next Tuesday. Those who don't advance get to try it again tomorrow night. Keystone, can I...
No.
Alright. Should be a good time. Oh, by the way, in case you don't know, I am the CEO, Aquataddy. Kind of did something a little different here. We're going to have this race, of course. We're going to have tomorrow's race, Wednesday, Thursday's race. I think it's going to come out to about 19 drivers in total that are locked, at which point we'll do a fan vote for both the slider and the custom side to get our 20th driver for the All-Star event. What do you think about that, Keystone? You like it?
I do. I like it. It keeps the with the fan vote, keeps the actual all-star race from NASCAR portion involved with it as well. So yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, and secondary, we're mandating pit stops. You gotta stop twice. You get 22 to the tank. That would be 44 laps you could go on one tank. It's a 50-lap race. I don't want anybody trying to save 3 laps. This is an all-star event on a high draft that we don't ever do. So this should be interesting. And we're getting ready to go green flag with Dank Booty and USMC Guardian on your front row, followed by Mopower Titan and the 95 of your in-race reporter. That is the Keystone Cowboys. 15 drivers getting ready to go into turn 1. I expect to see some 4, 5, possibly 6 wide action and a couple wrecks here throughout the way. But there is no cautions if you do wreck. There is no getting back, other than hoping you can catch back up with somebody else's draft or more wrecks continue to happen. Going to give you a quick rundown of the field as we do have... Oh, there's the first wreck. We do have Xfinity drivers in this event. Rockstar in the 46. Spanker, here's Cup. Delgacho is a Cup driver. Brian Cup. Killer Speedster is a custom driver. Seems he's all over the place, kind of being the one that's getting into everybody. Story Square is an Xfinity driver. He just wrecked. No, Story Square did with Warpig. Monster Racing was the first one to wreck, as was SMK Sludge. Lane 03 in the 60. Keith. Yeah, somebody else just wrecked.
Yep, well, he made contact with the other 95 coming between turns 1 and turn 2. I think he caught the apron and it spun.
Who's the one lagging?
He wrecked on the front stretch a while ago. I'm not sure who it was.
I got somebody not moving in that corner. Boy, lots of action already here.
Yeah.
It was the 47 of Delgacho who had wrecked. He started in the rear. I'm not seeing anybody lagging.
Top 4 is definitely another breakaway and kind of stay with him.
You're that first car in the second pack?
Yep. Well, Rue and Call. Yeah, I guess he's a quarter pack.
Well, there's 3 of you, 4 up front, but we have Dank Booty, we have Rockstar, we have Spanker, and we have USMC Guardian. These 4 are on a breakaway. That is one of our Xfinity drivers. Top 5 in points there on the Xfinity side. I believe actually he's second. Not sure what's going on in that second group. I don't like it. I see Keystone there in the 195 up top, and he's got the other 95 and Lane underneath him. And I just don't like that. Like, you really got to stay single. There's a bigger... Now, 2 other cars just caught them. You got 5 cars in the second pack, 4 in the first group. High draft. Work together, and you could catch these leaders. I do understand...
I see myself as a leader.
Yeah, well, I do understand Titan's making a pass now on Speedster. And I got to be honest, from what I've seen, Speedster's kind of been all over the place, kind of caused a little bit of carnage, struggling to hold his line. Not sure. Titan moved him out of the way. I don't know if I would have done that, but you got to do what you got to do here in this All-Star race. Yeah.
I may be a little bit slower on the controller, relearning everything on the controller. I definitely don't want to be the one leading the pack, because I will definitely slow everybody up. So
Yeah, I
Somebody
can't say I
wants to
blame you
pass
there.
me, I'll definitely let them by just so I can stick in line, hold the draft, and wait to make my move.
Yeah, and for you, actually, this just panned out. They're making passes up front. I don't know as if I would do that, but the 6 of Dank Booty, he went from the lead. Now he's in the rear. New race leader, the 46 of Rockstar 48. He is one
Oh,
of our Xfinity drivers.
Who's that? Dank Booty Flakes?
Yeah.
Lane. I forgot about contact.
Yeah, well, see, this is what I don't understand. I don't know why the top 4 started battling like that. You guys kind of they let the second pack catch. And by doing so, remember, only the top 5 advance. You're already guaranteed a top 4 if you just stay in line and pull away from everybody. Make the battle for 5th. Now you have 8, 9 cars battling 4 or 5 spots. So a lot more interesting. I like it. Dank Booty now underneath the 13 of USMC Guardian. Here comes Lane, Mopow Titan. They're all going to try to make a move, and that's going to push Guardian out of the qualifying position for next Tuesday's All-Star event here at Auto Club Motor Speedway. Now the 6 is going underneath the 1 of Spanker. We got side-by-side action. 2 abreast, 3 rows deep for P2. On back through all of our qualifying positions here. Rockstar trying to shift lanes and block the runs. He goes to the low, he goes to the high side. Here comes the number 6 of Dank Booty. Just went to the rear, and now he's underneath the 46 car for the race lead. 46 with a late block, almost took his nose off. But he does not. No contact, no foul, as there's still 2x2, 3 rows deep, as here comes Keystone trying to catch this pack as they're racing hard. With the high draft, he should have a little bit of it right now.
And not from the high line. I stayed up high against the wall, and it was a little bit further out than the inside line, so I didn't catch that draft, but I'll remember that.
I'm seeing good racing right now out of these top guys, but they are coming up to lap traffic right now as well. 6 of Dank Booty. Left side's kind of bottlenecks the whole front pack here. Is that going to allow Keystone to catch the draft? It looks like Keystone's, I mean, you're right within striking distance. It looks like you should have it now.
Said I'm in no hurry. I'm just buying my time back here.
Yeah, I love the action, right? As a fan, I'm loving what I'm seeing. As a driver, I'm pooping nuggets, right? Like, this is scary. Top 5 advance, you got 7 cars in this pack. So, I mean, why race this hard? You got 50 laps. Take yourself out now, and you're in harm's way right now. I like what Keystone's doing back here. I like what you're doing back there, kind of just riding 3 wide as they go through the front stretch. Lane 03, another Xfinity driver, is going to lead that lap. Here comes USMC Guardian now on the inside as he's trying to take the lead as they're coming up on the 47 car of Delgatro, who is lap traffic.
Definitely some tight racing. If you really want to see a good perspective of it, switch to my car and look forward, and you'll see what I'm seeing.
Yeah, guys, look, this is some crazy stuff right here. We are riding along with you right now, Keystone, seeing the 2x2, 3 rows deep for the top 6. Make that 3 wide for 4th as Mopow Titans gets underneath the 6 of Dank Booty. Here comes the 46 as he's going to come down on the 24, 13 in the grass, and then there goes Lane going from the bottom to the top. It's good racing, though. Slight contact, but I'm not seeing much throughout the field.
Oh no, obviously the first 2 laps was a little bit chaotic, middle toward the back, which I'm glad I started up front for this, but now that all that's out the way, it's pretty much, it's calmed down. I mean, we can't say calm down with the hornet's nest that I'm looking at in front of me, but it's cleaned up.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I almost actually like what Keith and Killer Speedster have going on. They're not in this lead pack, right? They're pretty far back. However, with the racing that is going on, these guys spins out. All of a sudden, you're looking at Keith and that 95 Killer Speedster back there. Looks like they're about 2.5 to 3 seconds back, and looks like they would be right back in contention of being the ones that qualify. As we're riding along now with Rockstar 4 NK8, as he's right in the middle of this, it's 3 wide again as USMC Guardian gets down into the 24 Mopow Titans. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, letting my dog in. Not a normal broadcast perspective that you see on, like, NBC or something, right? But here at home, I can let my dog in during the race.
How is Miss Luna doing?
She's growing still. Up to about 130 in weight. Oh, gotta love owning a wolf.
Oh, yes.
The pack has caught Delgatro, and again, if you are Delgatro, I like this. He hasn't quit. He's with the lead pack now, and we keep talking inevitably about Rex. There's 7 cars right now battling for 5 spots. As long as they stay together, by the time this race is over, there will be another wreck. I promise you that it's an all-star event. Only the top 5 spots matter, right? So if you're in 6th coming to the line, I'm bumping the guy in 5th, right? So Del Gatro's really just got to stick with it. And if wrecks keep happening or bad missing pit stops, reminding you guys there is no flags. Somebody may make the mistake of slowing down for pit road, costing themselves 4 or 5 seconds. 24 on the apron through 3 and 4. What was that? 1 and 2?
1 and 2, yeah.
Really dangerous. You get those left sides on the apron at a track like Auto Club, and if you're turning at all, it'll cut you around real quick. So Del Gatro now in the 47. He's going a lap down here in the All-Star Dash qualifying race, but that does not mean he's out of the race. And this is good practice regardless for tomorrow night, as again, if you don't qualify tonight, you get to run tomorrow night. You know, and we mandated 2 pit stops, but that doesn't mean anything. There's no what you have to do on pit road, and there's no lap that you have to pit. There is no mandate on that. So are you going to be somebody that maybe short pits instead of trying to run it out 22 laps? Oh, there we go. 46 gets into the 47, comes down and catches the 13 of USMC Guardian, and that's what it was. They got loose off 2 there.
Yep, that's why I chose a slider 4 instead of 5.
I mean, I like slider 9, but to each their own.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
47. I don't know. I see what he's doing. He's just racing hard up here, right? It is an all-star event. He's trying not to be a lap down, but maybe also, not.
He might be also trying to figure out, well, if I can hang with these guys right now on the lap down, tomorrow night I might have a better chance.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. But maybe putting it in the middle of 3 wide and moving one of the lead lap cars out of the way is not the bright thing to do.
Gotta do it smarter.
And here comes the 6s. Now he's going to go down to the bottom and make it 3 wide. A little bit different. He's on the lead lap. This is a battle for the actual race lead. 13 of USMC Guardians looking to get underneath the 6 and make it 4 wide. 6 back down onto the apron is going to cut the 13's nose off. No harm, no foul. They're all still going forward, but the 60 of Lane gets a little loose coming off turn 4 right there. 95 of Keystone in danger of losing the draft, but again, being on high draft, he should still have it. And with all this racing going on, he should still be able to catch back up as long as he doesn't fall about a second back.
Just crazy. I gotta say, I'm impressed with Doug Gato sticking around with the top up here. We got... Nope, he's not pitting like that. I thought he was pitting, but he was just got a little bit low. Oh, a little contact there. And Guardian and somebody can't quite through.
Guardian is racing the orange car, which is the 46 of Xfinity driver, Rockstar 4 and K8. The 2 Xfinity drivers in this pack right now are Rockstar and Lane. Last night at Iowa, Lane was one of the top drivers as well as Rockstar. Rockstar finishing 2nd place to Private Patton, and Lane finishing 3rd place there on the Cringe side. So 2 of the top drivers. I mean, Lane's newcomer, so points-wise he's not up top, but he is one of the top drivers in the Xfinity Series. So these guys, not only are they showcasing, you know, getting to let these guys run the All-Star event, but they also get to showcase, hey, next season, I plan to be here for real.
Yeah.
And again, guys, yes, there are other drivers on the track. We're keeping the race with this lead pack of 8 cars. Why? Because it's a lead pack of 8 cars. Only 15 started. That means there's 7 cars dispersed throughout the field. And quite frankly, I don't know about you, I like watching action. And I'm seeing it right now with all 8 of these drivers who are doing a phenomenal job, honestly. You know, we've seen a little bit of contact here and there, but to not wipe each other out, I'm pretty satisfied with these guys. One of them being let down. We're riding with him right now. That is Del Gatro. He's still kind of pushing his issue a little bit there. He kind of squeezed the 6 there. You know what? Like you said, you still got to see if you can hang for tomorrow night. But Del Gatro, when he shows up on Tuesdays for the races, he's normally one of the you know, top competitors, top 5 driver you got to expect on a week-to-week basis. So Del Gatro has a lot of speed. But the pinching and the contact that you're seeing is also a reason that he is kind of like Kyle Busch, right? Like, not everybody likes him too much in the Cup Series.
Is that why you chose me at 18 when you were racing?
Well, I mean, I get driven with the same respect, right? So that's why I'm parked now. That's why I'm parked now.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm in the broadcast booth now. Oh, right. I should probably get on YouTube and see if anybody's watching this.
Right, 4 wide.
Yep. And Delgatro's in the midst of that 4 wide.
Yep.
All right, cool. Glad we have all the viewers here tonight as we have one person watching this amazing race. And if I were to guess, that's probably your dad. That sounded weird. It's no, I really thoroughly expect it to be probably your dad, the driver, not like actually your dad, right? That'd be weird. But he was gonna be tuning in to watch Spanker.
Oh, sorry, man.
95 getting up there and getting racy. Lane gets down to his left rear contact. Slight contact made. 95 is able to hold it off the wall. But the 47 and the 46 not doing quite as well. The one of Spanker has signaled he will be coming to pit road this time. 47 of Delgatro ends up in the wall and loses the draft of the lead cars yet again. As we're seeing them kick off, we have the one. Oh, the one did slow down for pit road.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
That's an unfortunate tail event.
I will be making my pit stop this lap.
Yeah, it looks like 34 is too. He went flying down through pit road. I mean, through the grass to get onto pit road.
Everybody was slowing down.
That's gonna really change the outcome here.
I'm hoping so, because that didn't.
Sorry guys, right along the pit road people, that can't be fun. Get a little airtime for someone else. Let's
15.4 on the pit stop, so not too bad, not too bad. Actual time was 15.3. I'll definitely take that.
Alright, so let's see. Who do you have as the race leader? It looks like the 46 is going around right now and should be taking the lead.
Yep.
Just went to a custom car?
Yep. Yep, 46 is leader, Guardian second, I'm third, and Titans is fourth.
I gotta be honest. Rockstar was the fastest car going down pit road. I mean, I say that, right? Like, of the leaders that I caught on screen, Rockstar flew by Spanker, as Spanker, of course, slowed down to pit road speed. But we do have a second pack is 3 cars. If they start lining up, they should catch the 46. And then you have another pack of 3 cars that if they line up might even be able to catch the second pack who's still side by side before they ever even get to the leader. So don't count anybody out just yet. I believe this pack of 7 to end up being a pack of 7 yet again by the time we go to pit road. Still nobody in the YouTube land. Alright. Yep, so the second 2 packs are definitely getting closer. The 60 Dank Booty, the 60 of... You guys may know him as AGAG. That's who Lane used to be before he became Lane 03. They are a lot more single file than the second pack 3, which is Keystone, Guardian, and Titan. So I expect all 6 of these cars to be together, and honestly, once they get together, it doesn't even matter if they work together. The draft that you're just automatically going to get, even side by side, and we're seeing it here, right? They're just already catching that 46 of Rockstar. Tom Siebert, aka Tomboy, cheering on his sofa guys. Go get those top 5 spots. I don't know who your sofa drivers are, so that doesn't help me a whole lot, but we got 7 drivers still. Really, that's about it. We got 7 drivers still battling for the top 5 spots. And Keystone, you guys did pit. Did you run that out of tank, out of gas? Was that the 22 laps?
It was on the last lap, yes. contact with the wall there on my part.
Yeah, and then Spenker splits the gap, makes it 3 wide back here for a fourth.
And I'm gonna be smart.
Hamilton says he's currently sitting on a sofa. Congratulations, Hamilton. Tom Siebert says that's Rockstar, Spenker, Delgacho, a few others. Not sure who all is running tonight. I'll give you another run through the field before we catch back up to these guys. We've got Delgacho, Brian, Speedsta, Story Square, Warpig. Monsters out. Sludge is still racing. Lane, Keith, Dank, Guardian, Titans, Keystone, Rockstar, and back to Spenker. So that was your lineup for tonight. What were you saying, Keystone?
Single file.
Yeah, I like it. Everyone but the race leader who's trying to break the draft, right?
Yep.
And the 46 who went into the grass.
23 to go. Just past the halfway point.
Hamilton, you're pulling for Delgacho. Delgacho is not, he's showing in 8th place on your screen right now. He's the car that's just behind this big pack. However, he is a lap down, involved in a lap 1 accident. Apparently there was a lagger on track. We never did figure out who that was.
I'm not sure who it was. I've just seen it in my mirror. They were rubber banded on the front. Oh, there's the 6 and one of Spenker make a little bit of contact from the turn 4. Everybody holds their own up.
6 is old Dank. Let's ride along with Dank. He's been in a lot of the action, pushing it 3-4 wide every chance he gets. And I gotta be honest, I'm a big fan of that.
.202 on the back stretch going into turn 3.
Keystone underneath the Rockstar. Dank goes flying in, coming off turn 4, and he's gonna make contact with the 46 Rockstar, but they're all gonna hold on to it. No harm, no foul.
Oh, shit.
95 in the grass, 6 splits the gap, 95 still in the grass.
I just didn't turn I didn't touch the stick. I kept it straight.
Not 100% certain what's going on, how that 24 is just walking a high draft scenario. Really hoping these guys are not trying to save fuel, because keep in mind, you gotta pit twice regardless.
No, they're not saving fuel. I can promise you that we're wide open. It's just the racing that's going on. The constant shuffling.
Yeah, I just, the 24 did not come off pit road, right, with that big lead that he had, and now he's flying up through there. So it's just intriguing on my end, right, to see somebody taken off like that by their own. I mean, the only person that I know can do that is Patton, and we all know about Patton.
Yep.
Whoops, probably should have muted my mic, in case you guys were wondering. I was just lighting a candle. Good action still going on here for positions 2nd through 6th. Keystone's kind of falling off a little bit. Without some action, he may lose the draft here.
Yeah, catching that grass kind of slowed me down.
Pat, I was just talking about how the only other person I know that can pull away from a pack like that at a draft track that's going single file would be you, that's all. Nothing bad was said. As the drivers 2nd through 6, we are seeing this second pack. There's 5 cars here. That is not your top 5. The 24 car has walked away from these guys, but keep in mind, only 5 drivers advanced from this pack here tonight. So this group of 5, only 4 of them are in advancing positions. Right now, Xfinity driver of Rockstar is the driver on the outside looking in, with Keystone right behind them in 7th. Pat, I'm glad you tuned in. Actually, want to say congratulations on your Xfinity win last night. We're gonna get off Dank Booty. Still some good action. I really like this paint scheme with the 13 USMC Guardian. At least he went with his same cup number, same as a few of the other cup drivers that made custom schemes. Keystone, I know you did. Keith changed his all around. He's number 52 now. And then a lot of the cup drivers went with their regular cup cars. '95 little Americana paint scheme here for Keith still.
Yeah, just a little bit.
America. Heck yeah. Oh man, I almost messed that up on there.
We're starting to get a little bit racy again up there.
Brian's coming off pit road now. Not telling you what to do, Keystone, but what you may ought to think about doing is giving her a little...
yeah.
No, I mean, not like way early, right, but a little short stop. Looks like the 60, I don't know if he just got loose or if he was signaling. I did see last time we went to pit road, half of the lead pack did not signal. I don't know as if that should be a penalty. Haven't really thought it through. Didn't really think a whole lot on rules because it's an all-star race. There shouldn't be that many rules. Spanker leads this front pack. They're now getting side by side up front here. Yep, I like it. Man, I closed up my YouTube on accident. Damn it. Not on stream, the YouTube on air.
Oh.
Getting a little bit of comments. A few people watching. Got to enjoy it. Story Square. Another one of our Xfinity drivers. He's the top guy in both the custom and the slider guy. Unfortunately, he was involved in one of the early wrecks. Warpig, one of the team captains here at GC Sports, has his own team. Unfortunately, he tends to be the only driver races for his own team. But he is driving his own number, the 36 machine. But he's in a Chevy now when he's the Ford team. Sludge has had a horrible night, also wrecking on lap 1. And really, you know, over half the field still up here in contention. Keystone's sitting in 7th, right? But he's the first car not in this pack. So if, say, we get to the end of it and these guys start getting racy, 2 of them end up wrecking, Keystone's still sitting in a good spot to be able to advance. We talked about that earlier with Keith and Killer Speedster, how they were still in a prime ideal position. And that's still a true situation right now for the 95 car. He needs to try to stay as close to this pack as he can. So, you know, if they start wrecking, he can take advantage of it.
It's hard to do that with no draft, though.
And it's on high draft, right? But how many laps you got left?
13.
13 laps to go. One more pit stop still to come up for these drivers. The 24 must put in his Daytona setup or something. That guy's on rails right now. But 2nd through 6th is still really racy. The one of Spanker leads that pack with Dank Booty now to the inside of him. We have Guardian, we have Lane, and we have Rockstar. Again, guys, can't speak on it enough. This is the battle for 2nd through 6th. Only the top 5 advance, not the top 6. We are going to do a lap around with the Giggity Get Loud here for the Cringe series of GC Sports as we get ready to cross the line this time by. And that was a lap, possibly 2, around Auto Club Speedway here with our leaders. We did see the 95 Keystone Cowboy did come to pit road a little early. I like it.
Yeah, I mean,
the only thing I may not like about it, right, is I'm assuming this to be a 2-tire stop or no tire stop, depending on your tire wear problems that you have at this track. So,
Well, everybody, tire wear is pretty much even, but the left sides are pretty much even with the rights. They're down in the 50s. So
right, so that means
I wanted to take all four, hoping, if they do take two, the laps that I'll have on the four.
right, the extra speed, yeah. I like it. I mean, with a 22 lap deal, you pit with about what 12 to go, so 10 to go. So I mean, the difference is hopefully, well, I'm assuming these guys are just going to run it dry and then come to pit road. With 7-8 laps to go, possibly 6, depending on fuel here. Well, I mean, 26 laps to go would be the full fuel run, right? You got 22 and 22 is 44, so 6-lap difference. Keeping our eyes on right now this battle for second. That is more important than anything else. And Spenker, the first person to realize that you don't have to slow down for pit road, is still sitting in second. So he was able to overcome slowing down on pit road and still be in a qualified position as we sit. The first driver to do the taking of a no slowing down was the 46. He came out as the leader after pit stops, and just as we're getting ready to go into the next one, he's actually the first car on the outside looking in. As this time looks like everybody's signaling.
So I'm thinking they're about to pit.
Yeah, I've seen everybody, but looks like I couldn't tell if the 24 is pitting or not.
Yes.
24 did pit, but he also slowed down. So I believe he just let all the drivers catch right back up to him.
Ooh.
And if so, then we're about to have 6 cars battling for 5 spots, all 6 of them. But the 60 also wrecked entering pit road. He was the car that hit the 24, so it showed him entering way behind everyone. We're just going to have to keep our eyes on that and see how that actually pans out. Getting a little bit more racing on the track is the 8 and the 34. 8 went around the 34. Looks like all the leaders are coming out except for the 60 car. The 60 car will not have the draft. And the 6 of Dank Booty now is going to be your race leader. And with about 6 to 7 laps to go, I'm assuming, that is going to... We're down to a 5-car pack up front after the 60 wrecked into the back of the 24. So...
They took 2.
Oh, yeah, I assumed they were going to take 2, right? Honestly, if it was me, I probably would have tried going away without taking any tires. And some of them may, right? Like, they were really close entering pit road, and now they're pretty spread out. (24-6), they're battling for the race lead. This is interesting. These are 2 drivers that they have no care. If they get into, it's racing hard. That's the best race on the track right now, so I'm going to try to get to them and follow them. But both these guys want to win the race. They don't care much for second place. So I say that because there could be contact still between these 2. And that's interesting because they don't even have to battle for this race win. It means absolutely nothing. As long as you're in the top 5, you advance. So winning in comparison to 5th place is equivalent. But I still expect both these guys to try to do everything they can to get that victory and put their team and their driver into the All-Star race and say, hey guys, I'm in here because I won, not because I got lucky and finished 5th. Not saying whoever gets 5th was lucky, right? I'm just saying, like bragging rights, I guess. And so you're still 7th back there, Keystone?
Yeah, I'm still 7th.
I'm assuming all of those guys took 2 tires. Including the 60 who lost the draft. When you come back around, could you give me a lap count?
5, yeah, 4 to go.
The leaders are on 4 to go right now, and the 24 is walking away from the 6, so he's just got some speed tonight in that number 24 machine.
Well, I was hoping it was going to be a last lap mayhem so I can maybe catch that break and luck into a 5th spot, but I don't see it happening.
Yeah, they look pretty spread out now.
Oh yeah, they are. I can see them going into the corners,
The
That's
one is
probably
getting
about a
ready to.
second between each driver at least.
Well, I got side by side for second place. The one just went around the six. But other than that, I'm just not seeing anything. Yeah, these five should be the five that advance. I don't know what that was. What was that?
Thought they slipped.
Oh. I mean, the six is still racing the one, and it is what it is. Like I said, if I was the six, I might even just peel back. You're at 3 laps to go right now, coming to 2. Yeah, well, unfortunately, the anticipation of who's going to win this one is out the window. But we do have one of the Xfinity drivers sitting up here in P4 that looks like he's going to advance, and that would be Rockstar. So congratulations to him. Again, we still have a lap and a half or so left, but the excitement's pretty well out of this one.
Yeah, pretty much. Congrats to the top. And good races.
I gotta be honest, I'm expecting a lot more drivers tomorrow night. Tuesday's our usual race night, so I expect all the Cup drivers that are not in the show to be there. And so with these four making,
I was hoping to take advantage of that tonight. But
yeah, with these four making it, that's gonna make I think 13 of the Cup drivers that are now guaranteed in. One Xfinity driver for our 14 car field that's locked in after tonight. So. There's still 6 more spots up for grabs after tonight. These guys are going to advance, but that means they're not in the show for tomorrow night. And these are some top-notch Cup drivers that are out here. Guardian has yet to get a win in the slider side, but he's a multi-time race winner on the custom side. So, and I think he's in the playoffs on the sliders as well. So you can't. Seeing a driver like Guardian in here, it's a tough one to handle. Spanker, always a top threat. Mopower Titans, he just joined the Cup Series late. That's why he doesn't have a dub yet. These guys are no joke. And Rockstar showed up and showed out tonight as well, so congratulations to him. As that's going to do it, our race winner here at Auto Club is going to be Mopower Titans, followed by Spanker, Dank Booty, Rockstar, and USMC Guardian will be your top 5 and advancing to tomorrow night. Right?
Yep, it was. Yes, I'm looking at it right now. Yep, Mopower Titan, Spanker, Bank, Rockstar, and Guardian. And it was some damn good racing. I mean, sitting back there watching them battling like that, trying to buy my time. Obviously, that was not the right move because apparently I bought too much time. But it was damn good racing. I'm glad I got to see it. I'm glad I was there for it.
I mean, that was a good event, right? And you still have some top-notch drivers like
Sludge.
Yeah, Sludge. He's in the back. He got involved in a wreck again. Story Square. He's a
the way Del Gotro was hanging with the leaders, with him being a lap down.
Yeah, Story Square. He's an Xfinity driver, but he's one of the top drivers over there. Since he showed up, I think he's finished on a podium every race so far. So, Brian, he's here for just about every race. Keith was up front there for a while. He just unfortunately he got to the front after the draft was gone. So definitely I expect to see all these guys sign up tomorrow, as well as you yourself, Keystone.
Absolutely. Also, who got the fastest lap?
Whoever went faster than everyone else.
It's probably Titans though. If I was a betting man. Nope, Dank Booty fights 39-1.
Yeah, the tricky one to that is the draft, right? Draft can make you really fast.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate you having me up here tonight, and maybe I'll do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, that's going to do it here for Auto Club. We're not going to do post-race interviews. If you just finished in the podium and you heard that, yeah, no post-race interview. But congratulations to our top 5, and we'll see you again tomorrow night about the same time. So tune in, as we should have another lineup of slider drivers getting ready to go green for the final 5 qualified spots for the All-Star event before we get to the customs on Wednesday and Thursday. So I am your CEO, Aquatati, for Keystone Cowboy, who joined me in the booth as an in-race reporter. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again tomorrow night. And as always, good racing from the GC Sports Slider Series.